The 27-nation European Union aims to be carbon neutral by 2050, but they need to recycle more to be able to meet their green energy targets. A recent report by the European Association of Metal Producers and Recyclers, Eurometaux, explains recycling as the more sustainable option to meet the bloc's targets. The report suggests that Europe could be self-sufficient for 40 to 75% of its clean energy metal needs by 2050. But that requires heavy investment in recycling infrastructure and cutting down red tape. And this green energy transition requires acquisition of raw metals, and the best bet to secure supply of these is through recycling. As the bloc not only aims at balancing its carbon emissions, but also increasing the amount of energy generated domestically from renewable resources, including production of electric vehicles and batteries, bringing in more wind, solar and hydrogen technologies, and creating infrastructure to distribute this clean power. The supply gap of raw metals like aluminium, copper, silicon, nickel and cobalt required for green energy transition could risk Europe's dependencies on unsustainable suppliers. The report says that there is theoretical potential for new mines to provide between 5 and 55% of the continent's raw metal needs, but the projects need to get going now for being operational in time. And thus, recycling is Europe's best chance to improve its long-term self-sufficiency goals, as metal recycling emits significantly less carbon than primary metals production. Meanwhile, Europe is struggling with energy crisis and soaring fuel prices, which have stalled the refining sector investments. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.